Hi, it's day 6. Um, I'm high. I'm high on life. I'm high on maybe I'm just high on the fact that I haven't eaten in the 6 days. So, tons of energy. I'm actually about to go to the gym after I post. And even though it's snowing outside in New York and it's a very beautiful white wonderland, I wanted to say a couple things today. First, I have a funny story. Yesterday, I was on the subway and I was carrying my pitcher of Master Cleanser, and there was this guy who was standing right near me. It was crowded, rush hour, Friday night subway, so everyone was pretty tightly packed in. And he asked me what was in the bottle, and I said, "It's a cleanse." He's like, "A cleanse? You mean like?" What do you mean? And I said, well, basically it's lemons, maple syrup, water, cayenne pepper, and you drink it for 10 days. And he's like, you don't eat any other food? I'm like, no, you don't eat any other food. It's like a fast. He's like, oh, I know about fasting. I fast every Friday. I'm a Christian. And I was like, okay. And he still engaged me in conversation. He was saying, Jesus is, there's nothing else but Jesus, and Jesus is the only way. And look, I have my own spiritual practice. I guess I can consider myself someone who believes in God. I don't consider myself somebody who's quote unquote Christian per se. I believe God is in your heart. But I thought it was interesting that him noticing what was in the bottle and asking me about that and telling me about Jesus and how wonderful Jesus was an interesting segue from the Master Cleanse to God and religion. The second thing I want to talk about today is I have some amazing, awesome news. And that is I have been an asthma sufferer since I was about 4 years old. And I have to say, with all gratefulness and gratitude to, my decisions that I've made for my health over the past few years with my 6-month detoxes, my kit cleanses that you actually eat on, but you take some herbs and you eliminate some things from your diet. With that, twice a year, and the second time doing the Master Cleanse, and pretty much just being mindful of not eating much wheat, if any, and eliminating dairy pretty much 99% from my diet, I have officially not had to use my maintenance inhaler that has been prescribed to me from my doctor. I have not had to use this since starting the Master Cleanse. So that's 6 days. I was supposed to take this twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, just to maintain my lungs, to keep me from wheezing. And I have not had to use this. And I am breathing perfectly well. I also have not had to use my fast-acting inhaler, which is the one I use if I'm having an attack, or the cold air, which normally makes me wheeze just because it's cold, doesn't make me wheeze. It's been pretty cold here, this past week, and no need. This is my nasal inhaler for my nasal allergies, for my sneezing and sinus congestion. And I've had to take this, even though it's not allergy season officially, I've had to take this, on some days, especially in the early fall. I guess that is allergy season, but in the early fall and into, closer to November, I would wake up congested and just backed up. And I have to tell you, I haven't used this either. So we're talking 3 prescription drugs that I have to pay for that have been prescribed to me by my doctor that I am no longer having to use since beginning the Master Cleanse. Now, can I say that the Master Cleanse is responsible for me not having to use them? Well, I give it some credit. I wouldn't give it 100% of the credit, but I will definitely say that this cleanse has definitely eliminated any medicine that I've normally had to take for my asthma and for my breathing and for my lungs. And my breathing feels phenomenal. I've been running at the gym, for about 10 minutes. I'm planning on doing the marathon later on this year. And, I have not a care, not a doubt in the world that I can accomplish the marathon and continue to live without taking asthma medication once this cleanse is over, as I ease myself back onto, eating solid food and eating a regular diet. And I will definitely talk some more about what the options are to eat in a post that I will post later on tonight that I did a few days ago. So you might recognize my Nanuka of the North hat when you check out that video. All right, so here's to your cleansing. Have a good day.